this beginning with Todo, they're definitely setting up something with this woman that he's seeing. I don't this lady's probably like a mentor to him or something like that,
Oh,
I
yep.
think.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see.
She
I'm curious to
is
see
bad too. Let's talk about it. She is bad. Let's break her down. I don't know what that freaking
my
skeleton fish thing was flying around her, but ooh,
maybe it was like oh, I know what you mean. You mean that little fish thing?
yeah.
I think it's after the opening. But
That
yeah,
was definitely a Shikigami.
this lady definitely seems to be like a mentor or something to Todo. Definitely an inspiration for him to become a sorcerer at all.
She hit him with the what kind of girls you like?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's what I'm saying.
she gave him his whole freaking backstory, bro. She built that man.
Pretty much.
I wonder if is he like an orphan? Like, does he have parents? Like, did this lady like become his mother, like older sister type figure? You know what I mean? Like,
I do like a big sister kind of like
yeah.
thing.
And like she's definitely a sorcerer, like of some kind, or maybe,
Especially for like the teddy bear that Todo is, bro.
Yeah.
He needs.
He needs it, bro.
I do have some speculation about this fish that she has with her, because you can have like a cursed like weapon, like you can like Maki, not Maki. Mai has the gun. Maki has the glasses. Maki has the glasses and like all of her weapons, but and like Nanami has like the limit of like 6 o'clock. But I think it seems like they're gonna go into like familiars or maybe cursed like pets.
I mean, that's essentially Megami's shit, right?
Yeah, which is what Megami has, but it seems like Megami like summons them. This one feels different because it wasn't something we saw her summon. It was just like there with her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Megami has to actively like do a hand symbol to summon something, but this chick didn't do anything. She just pulled up on a freaking motorcycle and was like, "What's good?"
That's facts.
And like had her fish already with her. So I wonder if there's like a difference, or maybe if she's the same. Like she seems important.
We're getting into Todo. The most painful. Yeah, the most painful freaking cliffhanger from the last episode. Todo's just like, I'm ready to get in my power, and it just goes straight to credits.
I have no time to learn my technique, but it's basically like this whole swapping out like move that he can do is it's so wild. And this man's like my 530,000 mental CPU. It's like, bro, you are hyping up here. You're hyping yourself up so much,
right?
The animation too for that, like I was waiting for this because I'm a manga reader, obviously, but like I was like, yo, this is gonna be so good. It was the best animation in the show so far, bro. Best animation.
Like this whole fight scene right here, like when they're just like, you know, switching places like back and forth, like Nanami also gives us a little bit of more insight into Black Flash, and like how kind of crazy it is to really use this technique. And Itadori has like caught up to that record. Like Itadori used it 4 times, so
instantaneously, bro. Itadori just learned that, bro, and he was like, "That's how you know Todo is the greatest teacher." Second to great teacher Onizuka, obviously.
Yeah, facts.
But you know, Todo's like, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna put you out of the game right now.
Kintaro away. Come on.
He ain't a teacher. He a student. He's the greatest student. That man learns. He's a sponge.
I think it's so funny that like Todo just has these like he just has these inner scenes that just take him to like a different show for a second. Just for him
it's so amazing.
It's so funny, and it's pretty interesting because like usually when characters are breaking down techniques, or like, you know, they'll
like run through the plan in the head, or like
we'll just see them processing it. But with Todo,
this man teleports.
He like goes to like a literal another place and like has like
exactly kind of like his freaking ability.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally like his ability. He literally just freaking teleports to a different like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Todo is such a great character. I just love how unique that is, bro.
I think all the characters so far are extremely unique in their own way. Like they all have they're all just very well written. They're not they're not hard.
Nope.
Not like super philosophical. It's basically like the characters all represent something, like an aspect of like, yo, this is just real life. And Todou like was the most philosophical character, and it's like a joke, but it's also like kind of serious advice at the same time.
It's right.
So it's like,
we know the tropes. We all know this trope.
Yeah.
Like we've seen Todou a million times, but we've never seen this kind of trope.
They're just fighting.
They really messed up that curse, man. They really messed up that curse. Four consecutive black flashes, bro.
Yeah, they really
went
crazy. Also, they said that he could teleport objects before, right? I believe they did.
They showed it.
I think they showed
yeah,
because I was like, I remember him being able to do that, but I'm glad that he was able to use what is this eye on the rose of Hanami, like.
Just saying, like, they can't even use the energy that they steal from the life force for them. Like, it's for the rose. It's literally a sacrifice for that rose. So that rose is like its own like sacrificial thing. Like it's by itself. I guess that's why it's kept wrapped up. There's no way it's dead though. There's no freaking possible way, bro.
Well, it got away. Well, Hanami got away.
It got away.
Yeah. This whole segment with the rose.
Gojo said. Gojo said, bye-bye.
That was so...
This man Gojo, bro, like...
That man crumpled up homie's arms and legs.
If you go to 1454, like, this shot of Gojo just with the eyes, like, this is a dope shot. There's someone working with either a curse user or curses at Jujutsu High. So there is a traitor in the midst. I don't know what's good with shonen anime, but there's always like a traitor. There's a traitor in Gata High
there
School.
Has to be.
There's a traitor in Jujutsu Kaisen. There's a traitor in My Hero Academia. There's traitors in Attack on Titan.
There's a traitor in One Piece.
There's traitors in One Piece. Was there a traitor in Demon Slayer? I feel like that plot point has been using in shows that I've seen. It's been used a lot recently. It's not a bad thing, but it is something that trope is kind of becoming a little bit more used recently.
I mean, it's traditional. I think it's one that's like not going to disappear at all.
No, it won't. It really won't.
Yeah.
And I mean, if it makes sense for the story and if it's done well, then I have no problems with it. But I'm glad they're kind of going into this more because I want to see how this is going to be different from a typical like traitor storyline. So I'm even though it was short, I'm glad they touched.
Because you already know JJK is gonna flip it up.
Yeah,
they're not gonna just go buy some freaking run of the mill like whatever we see on Crunchyroll.
I'm sure they're gonna do something crazy with this. Then this homie comes through with the sword that has a hand for the freaking handle for it. That is like sketchy, bro.
That is such cool design. I freaking love it.
I hate that. Like that looks terrifying.
What I'm saying also, that guy's gonna stay alive too because Grandpa said we need to keep him alive. Aside from that, you're not gonna introduce the fact that this dude is just like a weapons maker and then just like kill him in like the next few episodes. That dude's. We need to know more about that because you're not gonna introduce something that crazy and just be like, okay, well,
like, oh, bro. Okay, so like that, like you mentioned the weapon maker. Well, first off, the curse is deciding to leave. Obviously, they're gonna do that. They have to.
You don't see that too often either.
Was their goal to kill Itadori, or was their goal something else?
That's what I'm saying.
And
like, what's the goal?
The way that the blonde-haired dude was talking about, I was like, yo, yeah. He was like, yeah, 30. I didn't know time went by that fast. We gotta go. It's like, oh, was there something you guys had set up already? Or?
He literally destroyed this man's limbs. So what I think is gonna happen is this guy's gonna probably like build some type of arms or legs for himself with like cursed energy or something, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
he is a craftsman.
So I think he might craft himself some.
Steal it from someone because it seems like he only works with like other bodies. Yeah. So he's probably gonna freaking find some corpse somewhere and just repurpose their body parts.
Then we have the retreat. Hanami is leaving, and Todou is like, "Nah, don't even bother because if you do, Gojo will kill you accidentally." And Gojo just has this crazy move at the end. he just goes, he just destroys like everything. Like
The red. We saw the red. We never saw the blue, and then he just freaking art
Meshes
classes
them.
us. He art classes us, bro.
he just goes,
It's like-
he just goes so sick here. It's like no one can, like, I don't even know. I don't think Sukuna could beat this man. Like, I don't think anyone could beat this man.
I want to see that fight, bro.
Sukuna versus Gojo. I feel like that's gonna be like towards the end of the manga, bro. Like,
Mhm.
I feel like that's gonna be a fight that's gonna be like maybe the last 5 fights of the series. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
I
that's
love
like
it.
a main fight.
I
One of
just
the
don't.
theories-
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Go
what?
ahead.
One of the theories going around, because we know how important Megami is, right?
Hmm.
To
Mhm.
Sukuna specifically.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
one of the theories going around is that maybe there's a possibility that Megami could separate Yuji and Sukuna,
Yeah.
and then
How would
Yuji
he
gets
do
to
that?
defeat Sukuna or some
How would he
shit.
do that?
I don't know.
Well,
I
that's the
don't
thing.
know, but
There is,
the heck?
bro. There is no how, bro.
it's
There's
just a
so many
theory.
possibilities, bro.
Yeah, it could be anything.
It's
We've
just a theory.
seen,
It's just a theory.
like
Like-
things that make no freaking sense
Yeah,
out of this show.
That is big facts. And then we have at the end Mahito with 2 transfigured people that whenever he does this, it just
They got rocked.
It looks so just grotesque and
Yeah.
disgusting. And he has a finger. He has
I was-
another finger of Sukuna.
I was trying to figure out like if I could get any context clues off of the people that he killed, but like I can really tell
I
anything.
can't really tell anything.
Yeah.
But this was a solid episode.
Again-
I'm very
Again,
happy
was
with
their
it.
goal? Was there
Exactly.
something deeper? Like, we
Yeah.
don't know. They still
We
are
have
like,
no
yo, we gotta
fucking
seal
idea.
Gojo.
These past few episodes, like this whole arc, has just been like crazy. It's been like all action, like,
Mhm.
and it's been like action with character development at the same time. It's such a good balance of pulling at your heartstrings, but like also showing you some amazing action at the same time. Like Jujutsu Kaisen is really able to hit that balance. Where it
Mhm.
just kind of like fulfills everything like you're looking for in a show.
Do you want me to give you a little hint as to what's coming next?
Nope.
Not really. Not really.
No, not at
No,
all.
ju-
Not at all.
It's just gonna big 3. That's all I'm gonna say. Big 3.